Hello, my people. I welcome you to Pink Ivy Media, and this is still about the royals again. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, click on that subscribe button. Thank you very much, and please share this video, please, and enjoy your weekend. Is another beautiful weekend again. Enjoy this weekend very well and celebrate the weekend wisely. Thank you very much. It has been alleged again though that the Ooni of Ife's father confesses in tears that Queen Naomi left with so much from the palace. Like the Naomi left the palace with so much serenity, that Naomi left the palace with peace, he left with harmony. Why the Ooni of Ife's father is saying all of this is because of the fact that it was alleged also that when Naomi was in the palace, all of these things was existing, because the palace was peaceful. There was so much harmony, togetherness, love, like everything has just been what the palace was made up of that time when Naomi was in the palace. But as it is now, the palace is so much in chaos, nothing like peace, no harmony again. So that's what the father of the Ooni of Ife is saying. Oh, in tears, he's saying this, that Naomi is as if he left with all of these things, because as it is right now, the palace is not a place that you can sit down peacefully again. If you are there in the palace, before you know, something will start happening. No. Another problem will start, another fight everywhere, trouble and trouble. And this thing that the Ooni of Ife's father is saying about Queen Naomi, it is what these Oloris do not want to hear. They said that what they were expecting to hear is that they're expecting bad news about Queen Naomi, because Queen Naomi went on Instagram to say so many things ill about the Ooni of Ife, according to them, that the Queen Naomi does not love the Ooni of Ife. That's why he said all of that, that they were like saying all of this, that is what they were expecting. But no, unfortunately, what the Ooni of Ife's father confesses about Queen Naomi were all just good things about her, and it's as if all those good things she was putting on in the palace, doing all these good things, when she left, as if the things left along with her. And the Ooni of Ife's father kept saying all of this to their greatest dismay. And also, they were like, yes, when the owner of Queen Naomi was in the palace, that everything in the palace was fine. And when to talk of Ooni of Ife himself, Ooni of Ife, what people say we heard allegedly was that before now things are not like that, the way it used to be with the Ooni of Ife again. That when Naomi was in the palace, when Ooni of Ife comes out, you see that glow in him, that he looks so clean. His appearance looks so perfect, like he will be shining. And you can see that happiness in him. That is to say that when Naomi was in the palace, she did not just put peace in the palace alone, but was taking care of the husband as much as possible. That was why the Ooni of Ife glows so much, because they say when you compare that time with now, the Ooni of Ife is not like that again. Hey, my people, it's not a small thing, oh. There is a lot of changes. That is why they say good women, they are rare, oh. They are real. Seriously, you cannot find them by the corner everywhere. I don't know the Ooni of Ife's father, what made him to come out at this time to be saying all of this allegedly, because as it is now, when Ooni of Ife is going on after Queen Naomi, the father is looking at it that it is too late, because he went on ahead to tell Ooni of Ife that the greatest mistake that he has ever made in his life was to allow Queen Naomi to leave the palace, that he allowed that woman to leave the palace just like that. He didn't even think of stopping her. He didn't think of all of these things that he is doing now before he allowed that young lady to leave the palace. That when these people were advising Ooni of Ife, all these elders, they are advising the Ooni of Ife that the Ooni of Ife should go and get married to many wives, that is what he's supposed to do as the Kabiyesi, as the king of Ile-Ife, and all of that, that he warned him. He never listened to him, that they meant no good for him. They mean no well for him at all. And that he warned Ooni of Ife concerning all of this, but he wouldn't listen to him. But now look at where he has landed himself. The Ooni of Ife's father kept saying this. They said it's not a small thing that the Ooni of Ife's father was saying. No. That when Naomi was there, all these things was happening so peacefully. Everything was unique. In the palace, you will love coming to the palace. You will love being in the palace. But as it is now, it's the other way around though. The palace is full of chaos, full of trouble. Before you know it, there will be a fight from here. Before you know it again, there will be another fight from everywhere. It's trouble in the Ooni of Ife's palace now. And also, they say when the Ooni of Ife comes out to tackle issues like this, that wisdom, that you see that happiness in him, that readiness to solve issues is in him. Why? Because he was a happy man as of then. He has just been happy that when issue come, he tackle it with so much wisdom, and people are happy around. But the plenty things in Ooni of Ife's head right now. Is it the one he's going after Naomi? Is it the one that the other Oloris in the palace are doing their own trouble, giving him? So the brain is so choked right now that Ooni of Ife does not even see time to reason well, to tackle issues very well again. But now we study, Ooni of Ife is somebody that is very, very wise. He has a lot of knowledge. He's a very, very great man. But all of this thing is just bringing him down right now. It's not easy to harbor plenty women in the house. So seriously, it's not easy, and that is what the Ooni of Ife is suffering from right now. He's suffering from it a lot, because if he had listened to the father right from the onset, when the father is saying this in tears, he's paining the father as he's saying it to my people, because if it's not that Naomi left the palace by now, Ooni of Ife would have known how happy he would have been. But all those things, Ooni threw them away, and then he allowed those women to come to the palace. And Ooni right now is not in the state of happiness again at all. And he is looking for this happiness everywhere to get Queen Naomi back to the palace. And that is why he has been pursuing Queen Naomi, that we have been bringing the gist here for you to know what is happening all the time, every day, every now and then. Ooni is pleading. He kept on pleading, asking Naomi to come back to the palace, but Naomi is still saying no. That is what the Ooni of Ife's father is reminding him at this point, that it is good you listen to your father. Thank you very much for your time.